Or didn't he hire us to do this?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh wait, but before we do that, let's interview this Frax lady. Is her name Frax again or Sprax?
Her name's Sykes.
Oops.
Close though.
Spikes. Okay.
I'll put it
Or
in the
Syke.
chat. 1 second.
Oh my god. Wait, which chat? Okay, the general chat here.
I'll put it in Discord as well, if it helps.
Wait. Oh no, Sykes. Okay, I found it.
There you go.
I thought you were just doing it in Discord. That's why. Okay. Sykes. Alright, cool.
She is still asleep.
She's still asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Since I know a little bit about what's going on here, I slap her.
Okay, just checking. Is there anything that that Sadeko or Red or Serena wants to do just whilst that whole thing's been going on?
Yeah.
Just before we wake Sykes up.
Yeah, before we do that, I have to
I'm
do
over by the Pokemon that are chowing down.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to just approach one of the Picky Pecky.
Yep.
And just kind of, I don't know, rub it, like give it a little pet, see if it'll let me kind of interact with it.
Yeah, it's sort of hesitant as you get close originally, but it's kind of distracted by the food a little bit, so you sort of like just...
Maybe I'll pick a little up and put it in my hand.
Yeah, and as you do that, it hops over and just choop, 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 and just eats it out of your hand.
Okay. Will it if I keep the food, will it let me like pick it up?
Yeah, it like jumps onto your finger, you know, like how birds, or I think birds do.
All right, he's mine now. I've claimed him.
just say it to his
I
face.
have like 9 more
I
chances.
say
I
that.
only have 9 more chances for a picker pecker. Okay, but hold on, wait. Before this
I'll
girl
have
wakes up,
Butterfree
I
play
wanna make sure she doesn't have any weapons or means of escape, or like any extra Pokemon on her. So like I frisk her to make sure she doesn't have anything in her pockets or anything that she could possibly like help her get out.
The only thing she has in her possession is she has the Pokeball that the Marowak is in, which was her Pokemon, and then she also has 3 more balls that look like the bombs as you described them, or as I described them. They look more like egg timers. So it's like a Pokeball, but with like a timer, like you can twist it.
Okay, I take them all.
Okay.
Wait,
And I
can we
put
also
them at
check
a distance
the-
away.
What was that, Serena? Sorry.
Maybe.
Oh,
Okay.
the other grunts, they don't have any Pokemon with them, do they? State of the Pokemon.
No, they're like, no, we're armed. Please, just don't hurt us.
Yeah, I put them in the chambers that they put the. They're stuck in there now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll put them in there.
Can I just see what's on this little clipboard over here? I'm just curious. It's on the table over here.
Yep. So you read that clipboard, and what that clipboard actually has on it is a list of the test subjects that they've tested on so far.
Oh my god.
So there's a
The
list.
aggressive Pokemon.
There's a list of ones that they have successfully tested, and then a few other, like a list of just generic Pokemon that they're still working on, which seem to be the ones that are in that, in the crates that you released. So I can give you, I'll post in the chat, but I'll also read it out as well.
Yeah, because is there any that might sound familiar to us?
There might.
Well, we know that there's a Salazzle upstairs. I don't know if you guys.
And we have the Mightyena that we got.
So the list that you see so far is 3 Graveler, 1 Salazzle, 1 Mightyena, 1 Scyther, 1 Pylosand, and 1 Rockruff have so far been successfully, inverted commas, converted in the lab so far.
Did she have 3 Graveler or 2?
2.
So there's 1 Graveler missing. We know where the Salazzle's at. We have the Mightyena.
I think they're in those timer Pokeballs, by the way.
How many timer balls were there?
She has her normal Marowak on her, and then she had 5 in total, and she threw 2 of them out.
Speaking of which, Sudeka will kind of motion to Kawaii-chan and just be like, I think maybe I should hold on to those.
I look down and I just pick off the Marowak one and I give him the rest.
Fair.
Yeah.
And I'll put. Is it like a belt?
They're just like loose balls.
Okay. Yeah, I'll throw them in my bag with the. As I like take out the laptop.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Did any picker peckers like dinner and me or no?
They just like everyone that has food, right? They're just happy not to be in a cage. You can tell generally they were a little bit anxious when you first let them out, and then as the as you have went on and chatted and done other things, and they even when they seen Tapu Lele come out, they were pretty happy about that as well. Considering they're from that region, they would be fairly familiar with the legends of that land, I guess. They're in much better form now.
Okay, so I come over here, and then I try to do the thing that Sudeki did.
Sudeki?
But,
You're doing this on badness now, you must be.
No, I wasn't too sure if it was Sudeku, like with a U or with an O, with an I instead.
Sudeki?
Because I wasn't too sure. It was like a question. So I want to see if one of them will just like at least be like a friend of mine, so he could be like perched on my shoulder, you know?
Yeah, so if you're giving them food, they will do, like, at the minute, they're just all following any little trace of food they can find. So if you want to approach one and try and, like, get him to come up your arm, he will follow the foods.
Okay, so I try it. Does it work?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
He is now sitting on your shoulder, like, eating away at whatever you give him.
I give him a spicy wrap.
Every time he takes a bite, he's like, because it's a little bit hot. But he keeps eating it.
Yeah, and then Ditter comes and climbs on top of him, kind of like riding.
Mm-hmm.
And they start flying around together.
So Ditter's gonna transform into one of those just to fly around?
No, like Ditter's just like on him, like he's ready.
Like riding him. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, cool. They're ready together.
If you want to, are you and Sadek going to catch one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one on my shoulder currently.
Yeah, so just take away a Pokeball from your inventory. They are unbelievably weak, so it wouldn't take much to catch them. I say it wouldn't take much. You will catch one. You got one. I will add it to your character sheets at some point.
At some point.
Okay,
If
I have
no
a
one-
picker
Does anyone
pecker.
else have anything to do?
Yeah, we gotta go interview this lady now.
Well, I wanted, before we do that, I have
Yeah, do
something
your
that I
laptop
wanna do.
thing first. Yeah.
Does anyone else have something they want to do before we start doing this stuff?
Sorry,
Nah.
no?
Good.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I took out the laptop.
yeah, you open up the laptop. You get straight into it. It was basically already unlocked. There's no locks on it anyway. You get in, and really a lot of the information on the laptop is just essentially digital proof of what's happening. It's just research notes and like kind of gruesome detail of what kind of methods they decided were the best for creating these Pokemon, like what the most effective. It's pretty grim, but the most effective like method of for each Pokemon would be to harm it, and the best ways to do that for each individual like breed, if you will.
Does it give us any names of people who are participating in this at all?
It doesn't
Or
give.
is it
It
just
doesn't.
straight data?
It's just straight data. Like
Okay.
it's more than likely written by those scientist guys that you've spoken to.
I think we should make a copy of this. Does anybody have a USB?
I was gonna say, is it safe to assume that I have like a little thumb drive on me?
You find one on the table.
Wait,
yeah.
you have-
Yeah,
You-
I doubt we're in a fucking lab.
Yeah, you're in a full lab. There's a floppy disk or two lying around, I'm sure.
Yeah, so
Wait,
I'll
how
do a
old is
little-
this?
joking.
Like floppy
I'm
disks?
joking.
Is this the laptop that Red gave Sudeku?
Yes.
Okay. We can't take the laptop with us.
You can take it with you.
Yeah.
But
So
he just
take it
wants to
with-
back it
we'd
up.
still, yeah, because we don't have. I'm assuming there's not like a charger lying around. Is there?
Yeah, well, it has to be attached to something, of course. There's a charger plugged in. If you want to bring the charger with you, be my guess.
Why does it need to be attached to something?
Well, it needs to be plugged in.
It's a
It's
laptop.
a laptop. How can they work without it being charged?
No, but what I'm saying is there is a charger.
Oh yeah, then yeah, I'll grab the charger and
Yeah,
take the
yeah.
laptop. I'm still making a copy
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
in case somebody tries to wrestle
You
it off me.
can take a
not
you can take a
PC boy.
USB. I'm sure there's definitely one lying around. Like there's research notes everywhere, and there's definitely some USBs lying around. If you want to take a copy, be my guest. No bother.
What are these things up here by the? He's just looking over here by the computers, the gold things.
Mhm.
What are they?
Do you want to give me a general ed?
Sure. Let me find it.
You know what these are? These are a valuable mineral that sells for quite a bit of money, more commonly known as a nugget.
Oh, I like
I'm a
that.
swipe one. I'm a swipe one.
You can swipe it. You can add a nugget to your inventory.
You
Can
get
I take the other nugget?
You don't know what it is.
What?
You don't know what it is.
Yeah, but he swiped it, so I'm like.
I'm just
yo,
gonna
he's
look at her and
swiping
be
it
like,
for a
no, these are
reason.
just garbage. I'm just taking them for research.
But me being me, I don't trust shit. So I
Yeah,
take
they're
it.
both going in my bag.
No!
Sadeko got there first, and he knows what they are.
Sure.
He's more attuned than you are. You can
True.
add. I was about to say I don't even know the word for two, so let's just say 2 nuggets.
Where would I put nugget on my inventory?
I don't know. I know it exists in this game because I looked it up beforehand to make sure it exists.
Key items, maybe?
Maybe
I'll find it. Don't worry about
we'll find. Yeah, but you know what it is. We can find it later.
Yeah.
So you have 2 nuggets.
nuke.
Nougats.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
new kids on the block, oh yeah.
so. What do you want to do now?
Okay.
You've explored
we
the
should-
crates. You've released the Pokemon. Yamask has spoken with Serena. Give her the note. Red has read the list of all the shadow Pokemon. That's also on the laptop for reference, and you've got a copy of that. Sykes is asleep, and the 3 scientists are all locked up in those chambers.
Yeah. Now it's time to wake up Sykes,
Okay.
the bitch. Okay. But I don't wake her up nicely. Like, I don't pour water on her face or anything like that. I slap the shit out of her.
You slap her awake. She's like, oh, fuck. Oh, what's going on? Well, why am I tied up? Get me out of here now.
I just silently look at her. I'm like, shut up, you
She
whore.
stared at it.
He's like,
Like, can we all like surround her like scary, like genuinely very scary? Like, can we like surround her?
Do you want to try
Like,
and intimidate
intimidate-
this woman?
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Serena standing there with like her arms crossed, and then you have Litwick on one shoulder, like with his little flame, like and then you have Yamask, who's just like overall super scary.
Yeah, have
He
him
creeps me
mask
out, but I love
spook her.
him.
Okay.
Have him spook her. See if she does anything.
Let me see.
Yeah.
What would be?
Does he
Oh, there isn't. I was gonna say, what would be
understand English?
intimidate? The skill called intimidate would probably be the intimidate role that you would
Yeah.
need to run. If you want to
Okay,
run.
so I rolled.
Okay, let
I
me
got
see.
15.
Ooh.
Ooh. So you. What do you? So you just said shut up, you whore, in an attempt to intimidate her, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stand over here.
This woman genuinely is quite a, let's say, intimidating woman herself. But as you say that, she shuts up and just looks at you. She, like, doesn't say anything. She looks a little bit taken back by how abrupt and rude you were to her.
And I'm like there with my stick, like, you know, like this again. Like, and be all like, you know,
Mhm.
intimidating and mysterious. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with the stick?
And she's like, sort of nervously goes like, what are you guys going to do to me?
And I say, well, I don't know. What did you do to all those Pokemon?
Me?
I'm gonna do that to you.
He's like, hey, look, that's what I paid the scientists for. I didn't do anything. I just rounded them up. That was my job.
You stupid person. You wanna know why? Just because you're a higher. How do you say the higher people? What do you say that?
Boss.
Yeah, just because you're like the boss of the researchers doesn't mean that they didn't follow your orders. The ones who give the orders are the most at fault.
Yeah,
So I break a finger. I break a finger.
Break a finger?
You want to break one of her fingers?
I twist it all the way back.
Okay, do you wanna roll me a combat roll, please, to see?
How tall is Kawaii-chan?
Like 5'2". Is she like?
I'm gonna go pick her up and move her over here.
Make the roll anyway to see if
we're gonna have a little intervention here.
Okay, you
So he
bend
has
back
to
the
be
woman's.
prepared.
You bend the woman's finger back like to the point where it almost snaps. And as it's about to go, that's when you get lifted up and moved away by Sadeko. And that woman, she's like, you fucking crazy bitch. What are you doing?
And I was like, Sadeko, what are you doing? Let me go.
We have a lot of we have a lot of ways to deal with this. You gotta chill.
But did you see what she did to the Pokemon? Like, are you kidding me? You're telling me to sit by and let her get away with like not a scratch?
We have them. She's tied up. You can shove her in one of these cages if you want. We're not gonna break all her fucking fingers.
Fine, at least let me rip out a toe hair or something.
Toe hair.
Oh, what?
Or take one strand of hair off her head. Maybe that will quell the rage.
Yeah, as she's like complaining and ranting and raving about Kawaii-chan being a crazy bitch, you pull one hair out and she just stops. She's like, excuse me?
But it's not just any
I've
hair,
seen
it's
the
one of
error
her
of my
eyebrow
ways.
hairs. It's one of her eyelashes on her eyes.
I'm not
And then
touching those eyes.
No.
I didn't specify which eye.
She's like, she's like, right. What do you want from me? What do you actually want from me?
Who's your supplier? Who do you get your orders from?
Who's the real boss?
my
Who's in
support.
charge?
Who sells the drugs?
Like,
Who
look,
does it? Who-
she's like, if I give you this info, will you let me go?
Sure.
No, we'll throw you in a cage. It's gonna happen either way.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
getting,
but at
I'm
least I
getting
won't
mixed
Becca,
messages
that's a
here.
lie.
I'm getting mixed messages here. Some sure, some in a cage. What are we feeling? What's a consensus?
You'll be alive, and I won't leave a scratch on.
You get to live to see another day.
She's like, that's fine by me. She's like, look, I don't know who the guy is. I don't know, or a girl or whoever it is. I just take my orders from this man. He just calls himself Mr. R. He just sends a representative to me and tells me what to do. Like he just
Who's
told
your
me.
local contact?
I don't know. It just changes all the time. It's like so they just send me information and I'm like, right, sweet. It's like what he's been telling me to do is he give me all this information about these aggressive Pokemon. He refers to them as shadow Pokemon. Don't know what that is, but he told me how it works, and I've been following what he's been saying, and he just wants me to release them into the wild when they're aggressive enough, and that's what I've been doing.
How does he contact you?
He sends just different agents to me, just random people around the place. It's never the same person. He just sends me
It's
a
not
note.
by phone or anything.
No, it's physical notes.
Okay. And on average, who was the most suspicious or non-suspicious looking contact that you had with them?
They all just look like
What
suited
is that gonna do
businessmen.
for us?
Like they're all just like generically suited businessmen. Like they just look like just generic. Like there's nothing.
So I have about 40 suspects in the city.
Guys, like look,
I
the man calls himself Mr. R. That's he doesn't even give me a name. That's what I get from him. He found me a long time ago. I don't even live here. I'm not even from this region. And he found me.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Terra region, the nearby region. That's where he found me. And I didn't speak to him directly, but that's where one of his representatives found me and offered me a reasonable sum of money to do these illegal trading for him, essentially. And illegal, not trading, sorry, illegal Pokemon creation, I guess. I don't know if it's illegal, actually. No one's... I assume torturing Pokemon is illegal.
So how do you get your shipments?
They come from the docks.
Yeah, but is there a schedule?
They come every night.
Every night?
Well, they don't come every night. Sorry, they come once a week. Like, you know, once a week or whenever we need stuff. As you see, we've got a whole bunch of, I'm gonna call them no potential. So we send them back. If we don't need them, we send them back or we release them. But if they're not worth our time, like all those ones down there, basically useless. 2 week.
Aren't you a fucking saint? Jesus.
Hey, look,
So
I'm just doing my job, alright?
yeah. You got any money on you?
No.
Grab her wallet.
Didn't you already frisk her?
Yeah, I frisked her for anything like weapons. I wasn't looking for the wallet at the time.
She has some money in her pocket. It's like $1,000.
I take it.
It's like, okay, look, you can have it.
For all the trouble you've given me.
Yeah, and then she's like, you can give it back for all the trouble you've given me. You tied me up. And
It's on a rolly chair, right? She's on a rolly chair?
sure, why not? She's on a rolling
Okay, she's
chair
on a
if you
rolling
want her to
chair.
be.
Why is she on a
So
rolling
now I
chair? I
said-
thought she was tied to the table.
She was. Well, there isn't any chairs. She can be tied to the table. She can be tied to whatever you want her to be tied to. I said table originally. You want her
I
to
thought it was rolly chair.
No, well, I said table because there wasn't any chairs on the map.
Literally the
shit.
worst
Okay,
object you
well
could tie somebody to.
Yeah, a rolly chair, yeah.
Rolly chair.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
that's fair.
scoot my way out of here. Bye, guys.
Yeah, has she just been slowly screwing herself away?
Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna assume she's tied to the table.
Yeah, let's say she's tied to
Okay.
the table.
Well then. I guess that's all the information we could have gotten out of her, right guys? Do you
Hey,
have any
wanna
more
throw her in
questions?
our cage?
Yeah, hold on. And I hit her really hard on the back of the head, so she like knocks out so she can't fight.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I feel like this should be like some kind of skill check.
Yeah, but at this point, like, do you really
So
want to knock
fun.
her out? Do you want to roll combat to try and knock this woman out?
Yes.
Okay.
13.
Okay. You know what? Fair. You chop her on the neck as if you're some sort of like master karate
No, because
man.
I'm a freaking ninja. I can do it.
Yeah. And
I
she-
chop it.
And she just goes poof, and her head just pops over, and she's knocked
Okay.
out.
Cool.
You-
So
you
I
go chop
untie
her?
her and we drag her to the cages, and I strap her up kind of like this, like an X. So she can't get out.
Okay, so she's in a cage, and you've tied her to the cage, essentially, yeah?
Yeah, and we locked it.
Okay, doke. She's in there, asleep.
hmm
And all the Picky Pecky and Ratata and Yongoose are just running around the place. Oh, I made them small by mistake.
All right, I guess. Do you guys want to go up the way that you guys came down because of the Sizzler guy? That Pokemon that you guys said was in the cage?
Want to
What?
go interact with Salazzle?
Salazzle.
We gotta do something with it.
Hey, maybe we can go talk to TikTok guy.
Sizzler. You guys want to go to Sizzler after this?
Let's go find TikTok guy.
Okay.
Go find what?
Yeah, let's go.
TikTok guy, the guy that
Oh,
liked
yeah,
to
yeah.
laugh. His name is on this ID thing. I forget what it is.
His name was Boris.
Borris.
Borris.
Boris what?
Just Boris.
Boris
Oh.
Brewski.
Boris Brisky.
Boris.
Boris. Okay, so you wanna go here, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll take the elevator back up.
Okay. Let me copy and paste.
Well,
your-
all four of us go up the same way, or
If you want.
It doesn't really
Serena,
benefit
what do
us
you
to
think?
split up.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's
let's stick
Alright.
together.
We're
Getting
all stick
tricky.
together. Yeah.
We're also
Me
probably
and
gonna have to
my
fight this
brother
full of saliva.
combined.
Bear in mind, a lot
Alright.
of your stuff was fainted and damaged from that last fight you were in.
I still have her Marowak.
You do.
I think I'm just gonna keep it at this point.
Yeah. You
She
know.
doesn't deserve Pokemon. Like, did you see what she did? Fuck no, she doesn't deserve any Pokemon.
You know it won't listen to you, just for reference.
I know it won't,
Okay.
but it's fine.
So
I'm just keeping it with me for safekeeping.
as you come back up the elevator, you aren't familiar. Serena and White-chan aren't familiar with this room, but as you come up, you just hear as this guy is properly laughing his head off in the other room.
Who the hell is that dude?
Look at ID card. Borris. It's down.
Boris,
His name is
full
Boris?
stop.
His name is Borris.
Does Red
we go
only speak
intimidate
in
him?
one-word sentences?
Boris Red's turned around and just goes, Boris. And turns away.
Maybe he wants a borscht sandwich.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'll follow
Yeah,
Sudeku and Red here.
I'll go talk to Borris.
Are you gonna talk to Boris? I'll go.
Do you want me to jump him?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so
Hold on,
so one sec.
can-
Do you want to speak to him, or do you want to attack him?
They're one and the same.
Hold on, wait.
no.
Let me transform into a chair. Let me use my genjutsu. I'm gonna transform into a chair, be right next to him, and you go up to him nicely, and see if he wants to talk. And if he doesn't, I jump out and knock him out.
Would Ditters be able to, like, hold him down or something?
Ditters is not that stretchy.
No.
It's also not that strong.
So we're just knocking him out? Or what are we doing here?
Yeah,
You just want to roll as an inconspicuous chair up to him, and he's like, "Where's that chair come from?"
Yeah, I'll just as a chair right here.
He's gonna pull the chair from underneath him so he falls back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
and I become like the actual chair,
so comfort. Right. So what do you want to do? You're using genjutsu so you can turn into a chair and he can't see you. Completely fine.
Yeah.
Does Red want to speak to this man?
There's no way to tell if he has a Pokemon on him, right?
You can give me a perception check if you want.
Alright.
Can I do it as well? Because I'm kind of close, fairly close.
Yeah. You're a chair.
I got a 10.
What I get?
Okay. So
5. Damn it all.
Kawaii-chan looks at the man since she's quite close and sees that he has no Pokeball on his person, but there is one like on the desk next to the computer that he's at.
Okay. Thank you.
So, how about we just grab the Pokeball and then we can
Okay.
talk to him, because he literally won't be able to
Okay,
do anything.
So like
It is
as a
within
chair,
within his view. You will have to roll a reasonably high stealth check to try and steal something right in front of him.
Oh, I'm not gonna just steal. I'm just gonna walk up and just take it. Say, hey, Boris.
I only got a 9.
Okay.
I'll
Right,
roll.
Before
Don't, wait.
What's happened?
Wait,
What's
I'm
happened?
afraid.
can I roll again?
No.
Yeah,
I got a 15. Let me just do it. I'll go and I'll just
Yeah,
take.
you go.
I'll
I
take the
don't even
Pokeball.
attempt it. I don't
Okay.
even
She can be
attempt
the
it.
chair that's behind him.
Okay, so Red, I'm gonna move you to pretty much emphasize
totally
exactly what
fine.
happens. You walk right to here. He does not see you till the moment that you pick up the Pokeball right next to him. And he turns around and goes, wait 1 second. Oh no, I can't do this.
Come on, do it.
Do it.
No, I can barely remember what it used to sound like. This.
Do it.
Who in tarnations are you?
Fuck are you?
I'm Boris.
What's your last name?
Just Boris.
It's just Boris.
What's with that Pokemon over there? In that weird arena cage thing.
Sorry, 1 second. That there's our Salazzle. So... I can't do this. So we try to sell Salazzle for money at the casino.io.
You tried to sell him at the casino?
Well, like, this is the casino.
He's the casino.
No, this is the casino.
Oh, I thought you were telling me Salazzle was a casino.
No, this basically what he says is they're trying to sell the casino.
They're trying to sell the casino.
No, they're trying to sell the Salazzle. This is
At
behind the casino.
Okay.
This is an auction for the. Normally they try to sell it. That's what he says. He's like,
Oh.
but anyway, what are you doing here?
Tell us.
Okay, well, I'll just be taking that. And he tries to take the.
Nope. Nope. This is mine now. I don't know what it is, but it's mine. I'm leaving. I'm gonna walk out.
He's like, no, little missy, I don't think that's how that works.
Okay, how do I do a combat? Is this now when I
Your
jump
turn.
out?
This is your
Yeah.
time.
Okay, combat, right?
So you're red now. Get back. You ain't moved yet. You want to attack. You want to attack this man.
Yes, I want to knock him out like I did with Psych.
So you're not going to be able to do that because that was just a bit of RP. You're not going to be able to just knock the man out. You will have to physically attack him. And you roll whatever attack you want to do. So like a struggle or like whatever move you have. You'll be able to do that now because he's not expecting it.
Oh, okay. So under moves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rock smash, bro.
Okay, you want to smash this unsuspecting man.
In the balls, yes.
Okay, fine. Roll?
Explosion?
Yeah, explosion. Explosion. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Pinpointed!
So-
Pinpointed!
What do you want to do? How do you want to hit him? Explain what you do.
I'm a chair, right?
Yes, you're a chair.
I'm a chair!
No, you look like a chair. You still have your physical features. So if anyone touches you or like sees you, like you'll be a person.
Okay, so as a chair, obviously I sneak up right behind him while he's confronting Red, and with all my power and might, I do a double with like roundhouse kick straight into his nuts, sending them up,
From
like
behind
straight
you?
back up. Yeah, from behind, just like straight through, with like the momentum and centripetal force that I gained.
As you do that, you just hear him go, "Oh, the crown jewels!" And he completely passes out from the pain of getting hit critically in the balls.